step further, where we are saying that the marginal cost plus pricing has got its own shortcomings, whereby it fails to acknowledge the presence of demand or market conditions whenever the trader is offering his products on the market. Okay, no matter how much we would have done our production effectively, by the end of the day, we are also restricted by the quantities that are to be demanded. It's usually the case that when prices are increased, some products tend to be demanded less, whilst other products, because there are some exceptions, other products would continue to sell. For example, things like bread, okay, usually they are always on demand, even if a price is increased. But you will discover that in the short term, there would be some slump in the quantities demanded. Okay, there would be a fall. So in this video, I would like to illustrate in a tabular form what usually happens when the selling price is increased and what happens when it falls. All right, so let us draw this table with me. Okay, you just have to take this data from the Nando's POC example. Okay, Nando's POC has established that the price demand relationship is as follows. So those are the figures from the Nando's, and they've also established that the cost per unit for the production of jars of coffee is as follows. That so I'm not a good artist when it comes to drawing tables, but I'm sure you'll be able to understand what's going on. Able to decipher what's going on. Right. Don't mind my lines. They're not as straight as they should be. Okay. We start with the selling price per unit, SP per unit, and these figures are given. We are just slotting in figures which are given, so do not worry. The cost per unit, and then total revenue, total costs. Usually the total cost is, in economics they shorten it as TC. Okay, so get used to this. TC usually stands for total cost. TC. Okay. And then total profit. Then marginal revenue and marginal cost. Now we have got the selling price, this information 16, 15.5, 15.5, okay, and 15, 14.5. Let us just reduce by 5.5. Okay, 15.5, 14, 13.5, 13. okay, and so on. And then the demand, the demand, the demand. This is the demand. Okay, that's the demand. Okay, that's the demand, and we are given these figures: 100, 200, 300, 400, up to 700. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Okay, and let's just copy the cost per unit: 14, 30.9, 30.8, drawing with a 0.1. So start with at 14, 14, okay, 13.9, 13.8, 13.7, 13.6, 13.5, 18.4. All right. Now, for the total revenue is about selling price multiplied by demand, that is 1.6 in this case. Then 15.5 multiplied by 200. Okay. As you can see, all right, demand is increasing while its selling price is decreasing. When the selling price decreases, usually quantities demanded increase, as you can see. Okay, 15, 300, as you can see there. So let's do the multiplications now. 15.5 multiplied by 13 multiplied by 200. 15.5 multiplied by 200. That's 3.1. That's 3.1. And then 15 multiplied by 13.8. 15 multiplied by 13.8. Let's do it quickly. 15.5 multiplied by 200. That's 3,100. Then 15 multiplied by 300. Multiplied by 300. That's 4.5. Then 14.5 multiplied by 400. 5.8. Okay, and 14 multiplied by 500, that's 7,000, isn't it? Yes. Okay, 30.5 multiplied by 600. That's 80.1. And then finally, 13 multiplied by 700. 18 multiplied by 700. We get 9,100 units. Okay, now let's go to the total cost. Total cost is equal to demand multiplied by cost per unit. And we start with 100 multiplied by 14, that's 1,400. Okay, then 200 multiplied by 13.9. 30.9 multiplied by 200. 2.780. And then 300 multiplied by 13.8. 3.8 multiplied by 300. You get 4.14. Okay, 4,140. 14.5 multiplied by 30.7. That's 5.480. Okay, let's cruise. I'm not using my calculator here. Okay, this is 16.6.8. This one 600 multiplied by 13.5. 600 multiplied by 3.5. 8.1. And lastly, 13 multiplied by 13.4. That's 9.380. Okay. So, what is the total profit? Total profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. So, we start with the first row. 1,600 minus 1,400, we get 200. That's total profit. And then 3,100 minus 2.780. 2.1 minus 2.780. That's 320. 4.5. 4.5 minus 4140. That's 360. 5.8 minus 5480. That's 320. 7,000 minus 6.8. That's 200. 0. Here, that's a negative. It's a negative 280. So you can see that from this based on these computations, you can see that the profit maximizing selling price, profit maximizing selling price should be 15 because it leads us to higher profits. Okay, it leads us to higher profits of 360. However, economists have got another way of viewing this. Okay, let's now watch the next segment of this video. If you have enjoyed it so far, may you please just click the notification bell and don't forget to like it. Thank you very much.